Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Annie Sense. Welcome to my channel. So on this channel, we'll talk about all things perfume. So if that is your type of thing, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are kept straight up to date with the videos that I upload. So we're going to be talking about this fragrance here. This is the new release from Gucci. This is Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. So those of you who've been watching me, you've noticed that I've been on a bit of a kick, you know, trying out these new fragrances. So this one did catch my eye mainly because, and I will be really honest, because of that brown sugar note. So let's talk about the original. Now, the original one, I don't own, I've never smelled. I haven't got a sample with you, so I'm only going to compare the notes just for you to sort of see. So I'm going to go on Perfume. I don't know if I'm saying that right, just because sometimes they have more notes listed compared to Fragrantica. So it was released in 2012, actually, the EDT version. So it's quite interesting that 9 years later they've decided to release the EDP. I don't know if it was very popular then and they decided to bring it out again. But yeah, but guys, look at the bottle. But wait, let's just talk about the EDT quickly. So the EDT has pear and red berries at the top. In the mid, there is frangipani and gardenia. In the base, brown sugar and patchouli. Let's compare it to the new one. So you do get pear blossom in this one as well, and the red berries, but in addition to the top notes, you get mandarin orange. In the mid, once again, you do get the gardenia, you do get the frangipani, but this time you get jasmine by absolute. And then you have the same base, patchouli and brown sugar. So let me tell you about what I smelled, what I got from it. So first thing, as soon as I sprayed it, the first thing I was like, I've smelled this before, and it smells very similar to Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. So I think we are all familiar with that fragrance. I know most of you rocked it in high school. I only ever knew it like maybe 3-4 years ago. And I used to own a lot of the flankers. But yes, so this heavily reminds me of Viva La Juicy, the original one, okay? With the pink bow, not the original Juicy Couture. They're two different fragrances. So that's why I first got. Now let's talk about the notes. So straight away I got the fruit. So I mainly got pear and red berries. But I would say the red berries doesn't last. Excuse me, let me just smell again. Didn't last as long, and I mainly smell the pear. I don't really get mandarin orange, I will be honest with you. But what I did get straight away and what lasts throughout the whole fragrance is the patchouli. So if you are not a patchouli fan, I wouldn't really recommend this for you. It's not the type of patchouli that you'll find in Mugler Angel. It's not the patchouli you get with La Vie Belle, Black Opium, Miss Dior. It's more of the patchouli you find in Mon Paris, Si Passione, and there's another one. Yes, Narcisa Rodriguez for her EDPs. That type of sort of fresh type of patchouli, which I think is the patchouli this is the patchouli I like, so it's all right for me. Okay, so as I said, the patchouli lasts all the way throughout. Then as it starts to dry down, you do, and the gardenia, sorry. So you get gardenia and patchouli throughout the whole fragrance, okay? Then you get the jasmine in the mid. As it starts to really dries down, you do start to pick up the jasmine, and it's a safe jasmine. So if you're quite sensitive to jasmine, this one is okay. I mean, I also have issues with jasmine as well, but it is okay for me. Sorry guys, I'm just like swapping my hands. And then The brown sugar note, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really get it until it's like really dries down. That's when I get a little bit of sugar, a little bit of like sugar and pear, if that makes sense. On Fragrantica, I said it was a bit lactonic, ever so slightly, again in the dry down, but not that much. This is a patchouli white floral scent. I think this would have good projection, but I've only sprayed it on paper and on skin, as I am still testing it, and I've already got a fragrance on already. But yeah, it's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing new, it's more maybe sophisticated, you know. I never want to offend anyone when I say like that, but it's just more of a less synthetic version, yes, I would say, of Viva La Juicy. Viva La Juicy can be a little bit overly synthetic. I mean, this is not actually, you know, it's not the most it's not a natural, you know, type of perfume, but I'm sure if you've all smelled Juicy Couture, you know sort of what I mean. So this one is just less synthetic and slightly more fresher. Like if we remember, Viva La Juicy is quite gourmand. I know there's a caramel note and so forth, but this one, the patchouli, the pear, does give it more of a freshness. I see this really being worn in spring, so for me, I'm a bit like, might try and wear it. I want to try, guys, to wear all my perfumes like this year, if I can. But yeah, this is more, I see myself wearing this more in spring. Might try and put it in the next rotation, depending how hot. Because September can be a weird time, guys. Like sometimes in the UK, September, you can still be wearing like t-shirts and stuff. I do remember that a couple of years ago, but sometimes it can be like you're already bringing out your thick jumpers. So yeah, so I mean, I'm a little bit another disappointment. I mean, it's not the worst fragrance in the world. I got a 50 ml, but they do have 30 mils. I only saw that after I bought it. Well, yeah, it is a classy, fresh floral with that little bit of sweetness from the juicy pear and you know, little bits of sprinkled brown sugar. You have to like Gardenia, guys. You have to like before you even think about purchasing this. But it's nice, it's okay. I'm not as in love with it as I was in love with the My Way Intense, the Vulture Viva Intensa, and the Alien Goddess. But nonetheless, it's okay. I'll keep looking for my brown sugar fragrance. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Was this just, were you not even interested in this one? Are you interested? Are you a big fan of Viva La Juicy? Maybe you've outgrown it and you want to get something a little bit more fresher. Let me know in the comments. Right, guys. So that's it from me. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. Stay safe. Remember, indulge in some self-care, but don't spend too much money, guys. All right, bye.